Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you live.
You got sports, you got anime, you got media, you got entertainment. The same convo, baby. Tap in. Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And today we got a special guest host, my friend, my brother. We got Dennis Newby in the building, y'all. Dennis, how you doing today, bro?
From now on, I'm gonna be only referred to as Lionson Newby.
No, we're going to refer you to as Dennis Newby Jacobs. So since today is Dennis's first anime segment, Dennis, I want to just ask you a couple questions before we get straight into the segment. It's gonna be a fun segment today, y'all, too. It's gonna be really, really interactive. It's gonna be a lot of yeah. So but Dennis, first, yeah. Dennis, first thing I'm gonna ask, what's your favorite anime?
Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins is your favorite anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or Death Note. I like Death Note a lot too. But
okay.
Seven Deadly Sins I liked.
Okay. Seven Deadly Sins. What's it about Seven Deadly Sins that makes it your favorite right now?
Lionson the goat.
Hey, that's a good
Dennis, you like Seven Deadly Sins more than AOT?
Ooh, never mind.
That's what
Attack on Titan's cold.
I was really cold. No way.
You're right, Kitty Ball, because Attack on Titan really is cold. They fooled me with that final season and final season part 2, though. I don't know if I forgive them for that. So,
okay. All right. After all the anime that you've watched so far, which is your least favorite that you've watched? Which would you?
I know what he's gonna say.
Which would you consider lame?
There are a few of them lame. I think if I had to choose the lame mist so far.
You got a fire in your belly, newbie?
Shut up.
Fire in my belly was awful. That was
y'all watched three. They watched three episodes. I'm not doing that.
And then I think of Plot Armor One Piece, and I'm like, and then I think, and then what's the other one I was thinking of?
Dennis,
oh my goodness, Hunter x Hunter, where they hit him with a nuke, and I'm just thinking, what's the worst of the three? Would I rather hear Fire in My Belly? Would I rather them only beat a guy because they hit him with a nuke, or would I rather see Plot Armor all day? And I'm like,
Dennis, how far did you make it in One Piece to be saying this stuff?
Enough to know that Plot Armor saved them.
This man
down the bottom of that ocean.
This man,
I can't swim.
A monkey
you can stretch your arms, get out the ocean. Then why you can't swim? But no, nobody wants to think of that.
Look, they got over 1,000 episodes. That man fell in the water over 600 times. I ain't gonna lie. I can agree with that least favorite list, except for Fairy Tail, because that's a goatee.
Nah, Fairy Tail solid too.
Facts. And Kenny don't even look like that. He tried to make fun of it, but after he finished it, he admitted it was solid.
No, I'm saying it's solid in the list. If you're gonna put One Piece in there, put Fairy Tail in there too.
All right, no. One Piece deserves it strictly off Plot Armor.
Well, One Piece,
Fire in My Belly is also a
better than Fairy Tail.
It happened for 3 episodes. Like, relax.
How many times did he consume other people's like energy to power himself up?
A lot.
Rock, paper, scissors was the best protagonist idea they could come up with.
Facts. That was garbage.
Then it's their kids.
I think we can all agree that Killer would have made a better MC.
I was saying Killer was a kid, but he was a stone cold killer kid.
A stone cold killer.
Ain't no excuse. A kid ain't no excuse for rock, paper, scissors.
Don't kill more people than Killer did.
Because he's a psychopath. We're talking about assassin that turned good.
Gon murdered more people than Killers. I'm not hearing it.
A psychopath. What reason did he have besides wanting it?
Did he? We don't know what Killer was doing before he met Gone. Killer probably got bodies.
So you're gonna speculate versus what you actually saw? That's crazy.
Yeah, he is an assassin.
It's part of the
That
war.
don't mean nothing.
They kill.
That's
They
his
killed-
job.
That's his job. It did. Thank you, Bamba. You stole it right out of my mouth. But before we continue, so okay. Last question for Dennis. Favorite? Do you have a favorite anime character that you resonate with? It could be
Ryan
hero.
said
villain.
Newby.
All right. Okay. Well,
He said,
I said, who decided that? You swallowed my son. Who decided that?
You
okay.
All
right.
What?
Nothing.
You did what? You swallowed the sun?
Pause.
Who?
No comment.
Oh,
Comment. No comment.
That's wild.
Edit it out. Edit it out.
You
edit it
swallowed
out.
my son?
Edit it out. Edit it out. Edit it out. Take it out. Take
Edit it out?
How do we cut?
This is the clip. Brother.
Take it out. Take it out.
Welcome to the show.
Take it out. Take it out.
gay.
Swallowed my son. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's crazy, Newbie. That's a crazy one.
Guys.
No, you're caught. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
All right. Moving on to the main. What do you say, Kenny?
I was gonna say, how did your son get in his mouth? But it's all right.
Okay.
No. Hey, Carla, we cannot move on
Try to get it with the dark.
because you actually have to hold this man accountable for some shit he said before.
Who? Kenny?
You.
What did he say?
Said that Zoro is soft. Answer to that. What's your argument?
He had.
That's good, nigga.
I think purely the fact that he's supposed to be this great swordsman, but needs a plot armor Luffy to lead him and take him places makes him soft enough for me.
How so?
Get out of my face. And y'all have the nerve to say this man would even be able to box with Killer B, and this man can't make decisions by himself?
No,
Talking about what's that little girl's
Actually,
name that he in love
Carlo,
with
you
at the
cannot
time?
not to that because you are the one that made the argument that if it wasn't for Zoro,
Mhm.
Luffy would have made it so far. Because
That-
sometimes who's there to make decisions? That nigga. Who's there to hold him real? That nigga. When Usopp was being disrespectful, who was there to say we gotta hold strong and not be bitches? That nigga.
Who told Luffy to get his shit together on Punk Hazard?
That nigga. And guess what he is? That nigga.
He is
Don't
that
fucking
nigga.
play with him. The king of
He's
hell.
also he's racist, but he's still that nigga.
And y'all might want to. Both of y'all niggas is black. Y'all might want to be careful saying this shit around here.
I wasn't nodding to the soft. I was just nodding to.
Yeah, say sorry, Carlo.
It don't.
Carlo instantly got apologetic.
Look. Getting into the main segment of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We got the second installment of Anime Club.
I knew it.
Yes,
I knew it. I knew it. I said it, Bamba. I said
too
it.
predictive.
He's predictable.
man.
He's so predictable.
The second is shut up, Kitty. The second installment of Anime Court, man. Today, we got a guest. We got a guest in Dennis Newby, and he is going to be today's participant.
sensational. I hope it's stuff I know.
I hope it is too. I hope it is too. And then I just want to give a shout out to, a special person, that's on the show today. He's going to be my bailiff, and he's going to make sure that everything flows nicely. That's Big Bambi.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why am I doing why is it always me?
I love this.
Kenny up.
I love this.
Object
I love
here,
this.
Why am I always the one in court?
You the one that went to school for that.
Thanks. Oh man, I can't remember if we did on the last show, but look, congrats to Kenny for finishing the bar exam. Shout out Kenny, man. Now it's time to put your skills to the test. So we got our baby.
Judge,
I'm
can
gonna
I
start a
ask a
segment called
question?
Anime
Yes,
Real
sir.
Estate.
When they start wilding out, can I physically punch him?
You can't physically unless they get out of line.
All
For
right.
for Dennis, anytime he trolls. For Kenny, anytime he tries not to argue.
Anytime I troll, wait. Can we repeat that? Repeat that.
Those are the rules.
Anytime I try not to argue.
Yeah.
What do you mean? When I
you know you be being soft sometimes, Kenny. Don't want to play the game.
I'm undefeated in court. How am I
I'll be
being
getting
soft?
in his
Kenny,
field.
we've only had one anime court.
No, actually,
had other
I think I did. I not. The first one was a tie, Kenny.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I just actually started editing that. So you might want to be careful, boy.
It wasn't a tie.
Trolling's my main defense.
Because
I am or am not allowed to use it.
Look, it's okay. But all right. So we're setting up anime court, second installment. Introducing my bailiff, Big Bambi. We got our two lawyers that will be defending / debating against each other. We got attorney Newby and attorney Trotter Jr. JD.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
My fault. And you got Judge Portgas D. Lil preside.
I saw that and I hated that.
Soon to be a
What in the world is Portgas?
Watch One Piece and you understand, newbie.
Shout out my boy Ace. We don't even like donuts no more. We won't eat donuts no more because of Ace. Shout out my boy. But all right, man. So if y'all haven't seen Anime Court before, this is how it goes. We got the two lawyers. I'm gonna give them each a topic to defend for. Whoever's defense is the best gets the point. We'll be doing 3 of these. If we have time, we'll do one more after the 3 if we run into ties or anything like that. But for your first defense.
Wait, before we start, for all our conversations out here, I just want it to be known that Dennis had a heads up on this. I didn't. Also,
I don't know any of the topics.
There is an agenda to make me lose these. I'm already fighting at a disadvantage. I
will also, as the bailiff, and since I'm here for order, I would like to say that anytime Kenny has made that disclaimer, he has proceeded to cheat. So
Facts.
How do you
Kenny, you've been caught cheating on numerous occasions. On numerous occasions, you've been caught cheating.
Bro, as y'all can see, look at this.
Quiet! The judge is speaking.
Thank you. And that's my bailiff. Y'all lucky this not in person. But all right, so this will be the first one. Will be a debate portion, more of a defense. So Dennis. Kid Naruto.
Okay.
That's who you got?
Oh, we're like in a boxing match with said other
No. I'm gonna finish.
Okay.
So you'll be defending Kid Naruto, and Kenny will be defending Gon. And I need y'all to tell me why the anime character that I gave you is the better protagonist. Now, I'm gonna give you like 10, 15 seconds. Think of a number between 1 and 10.
7.
5.
The number was 4. Dennis, would you like to go first, or would you like Kenny to go first?
I'll let Kenny go first.
Kenny, you got the floor. I'm starting the timer for.
Wait, you didn't tell me how much time I got. Hold on.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Got 2 minutes. There'll be a debate portion, then there'll be a rebuttal, and then we'll make a decision. All right. Kenny, you ready?
I'm ready.
Timer starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, let me tell you about a child named Gon Freaks. A child with ambitions and dreams to be a hunter. Gon Freaks, as a kid, had to overcome numerous obstacles, those of which Naruto never had to do. Little did Naruto know he was protected by his government already. He was hated by the villagers, but he was already being protected by the government. Gon Freaks had no protection. He was out in the wilderness, alone, fatherless. Naruto was also fatherless, but at least Gon's father was alive, who just didn't fuck with him. So he had a little bit of an extra chip on his shoulder because his dad was alive, but just wouldn't mess with him. So that's more to his baggage that Gon had to overcome. Yet, Gon, early in the story, was still this happy-go-lucky guy. Bright eyes, always smiling. Let's talk about character development. As child, we're talking about Kid Naruto, Kid Gon. Character development. Gon was a child the whole time of the show. About 10, 12 years old. He went from a happy-go-lucky fisherman to a cold-blooded killer. Not a murderer, but a killer. Let me explain. He wanted to be a hunter. His first obstacle was to overcome a very overpowered child pedophile. A child pedophile that at first he couldn't even lay a hand on.
30 seconds.
But as we progress through the story, he was able to land a whopping blow and throw his badge back in his face, saying, "Ha, I hit you." By the time we got to the end of the story, he was able to defeat the adversary his own mentor couldn't even defeat. And not only did he defeat that adversary, he obliterated that adversary with ease. One-handed, might I add. I rest my case.
All right. Time's up. Okay. That was a strong start. What you think, Bailiff?
Some solid arguments and also some concerning arguments, but yeah, I will save my opinions for later after I hear the rebuttal.
All right, cool. Also, I forgot to mention that my bailiff is going to help me make decisions, and
Yeah,
so
I'm
at the end of all the arguments, I'm gonna have him text me who he think was better. He could do both, one of y'all or a tie, and I'll put mine in there, and then we're going, But all right, Mr. Newby, are you ready?
I think I'm prepared. Yeah.
Okay. Bailiff, should I give Newbie an extra 15 seconds since he's new and he's not a lawyer?
Oh,
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think that's
because I was
fair.
about to choke.
Wait, you said you're about to choke. Extra 30.
Is this camera on?
Kenny, you might want to watch out. You're walking on thin ice, pal. Do not argue with the judge. All right?
Thank you, baby.
This is your last warning.
This is your last warning.
Boy.
Don't mess with my foot.
Bobby boy.
Okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready whenever y'all are. I'm finna wing it.
All right, bet. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Ready?
Okay, so imagine this. Okay, are y'all good? It doesn't seem like y'all are good, man. It don't seem like y'all are good at all. Carl's weak.
Your Honor, Opus clock is running.
No, I paused it.
Just what?
He can't. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Come on, Judge. We got to keep it together.
I'm trying. All right. Starting it over. Okay. Oh, shit. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Starting now.
Okay, imagine this. Imagine all your life growing up as an orphan. Imagine everybody in your town hating you. And imagine somebody saying, "Oh, you're fine because the government's protecting you." Where were you protecting me when I was getting spat on and isolated from all of my friends and my peers? Does that even make any sense? Talking about a chip on my shoulder. Everybody hates me. My parents are gone, and I don't have the same chip on my shoulder. First of all, that don't make any sense. But continue. Imagine this. Talking about character arcs. Everybody hates you. You're feeling down on yourself. You go to class, people say you have no aptitude to be a ninja. People say, "Quit. We hate you. We don't want you here." Only jutsu you have is sexy jutsu. and don't tell me that this man still has the drive to say, "Hey, I'm going to be Hokage one day." hey, I can do this. I believe in myself. I have the gall to take to speak something like that, Kenny Ball. And then next, you finally make it part of your squad. The girl you have a crush on likes the bad boy. like some bad boy. You just keep taking L after L after L. What does he do? Perseveres. And I think that is Naruto in a nutshell. We all know his catchphrase. Believe it. Say it with me, guys. Believe it. And nobody else believed in him, but he believed in himself. And I think that alone makes him honestly goated even as a child. As a child, he was helping Kakashi break out from bruh's little water prison with help from his team and his squad. Like Naruto himself, even as a kid, showed so much more heart, determination, anything than Lil Gon did. If anything, we never even saw Gon's progression for real. Wasn't it just a montage, a quick little montage? No, we saw Naruto step by step becoming who he ended up being at the end of the day. So I just think Naruto, we all know him, we all love him. We all love his mischievous ways. We all love the relationships he formed despite the negativity from the people around him and his community around him. So shout out to him. That is all I got for you, Judge.
All right. Kenny, second argument, rebuttal.
My rebuttal. Thank you, Your Honor. May I begin?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor, my counterpart here doesn't even believe in what he says. Damn. Let me explain. This man, before we started, went on a whole rant about plot armor. Naruto is a prime example of plot armor. As he stated, one of his only jutsus was the sexy jutsu, right? But yet this man is written to be able to defeat or even just fight ninjas who have infinite jutsus compared to him. Plot armor. There's no way. We all know how strong Orochimaru is, either in whatever body. We all know how strong Gaara is. Plot armor. This man literally, part of the plot, farted in Kiba's face to win a battle. That's your main guy? A case of flatulence? As I progress, my counterpart doesn't even know his character well enough to speak on him. He said his only jutsu was the sexy jutsu. As a kid, he definitely had more than that. Before he learned his other hand signal jutsus, he already had his talk no jutsu still. Naruto's been great. Naruto is a great ninja, but his best ability is his mouth. Pause, no pause.
Naruto, I was muted, but time that shit the fuck out.
Hold on. my bailiff needs a second. You good,
Can you
bailiff?
pause my time?
Yeah, it's pause. It's pause. You got a minute left. You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Kenny?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
I'm ready. All
right, bet. Starting in now, 1 minute.
All right. As I was saying, and then, Your Honor, my counterpart tried to use the part that you tried to use the fact that the girl he liked didn't like him. So you tried to use the fact that he gets no bitches as a positive, and why he's such a good made character. What kind of argument is that? Because Sasuke, who's from a known, well-respected clan at the time, and who's way more capable as a ninja, of course she likes him. As you said, from your knowledge, we all know better than this, but my counterpart's knowledge, he only had one jutsu. We all know that Naruto had more than one. He just wasn't proficient with them yet. But let's talk about what he said about Gone Freaks. He definitely had a training arc You must not have watched the Greed Island arc when he was training with Madam Biscuit in the art of rock, paper, scissors. Sure, he's going to say rock, paper, scissors is lame. However, every anime has its own gimmick. In Hunter x Hunter, that was its gimmick. That was just what they decided to do. And it works with their child, everybody played rock, paper, scissors as kids. We all know this game right here. Rock, paper, scissors. We all know this. We all know that. We're going on the kid route, so we're going to do this. So we're going to progress again by Gone Freaks, right? Happy-go-lucky to one of the darkest characters that we've ever seen. To become even stronger than his mentor did. So strong that he was 10 years old, putting fear in the hearts of 40-year-old veteran hunters. He took some L's along the way, but he got a lot of W's as well. And he didn't have to use his mouth to do it.
Time's up.
He used these. Thank you.
Time's up.
I cannot wait to rebuttal all of this.
All right, hold on. Let me restart the timer. 2 minutes 30.
That was a great.
He gets another 230.
Kenny, I just gave you like 350. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right. Respect.
Hey, y'all both get 230 for the rest of this one. Well, we got one rebuttal left, so we're gonna finish at 230. Then we're gonna move it up to 215 for the next one. All right, bet. Dennis, you ready?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Imagine did you guys hear when Kenny first said Naruto had the government looking out for him at first?
Yeah.
You guys want to know why the government was really looking out for him in the cut from the shadows? Because you know what he had inside of him? He had half of that Nine Tails box within him. Huh. And you're gonna sit here and tell me it's plot armor? The fact that this man is able to survive bouts with Orochimaru when we all know it's that Nine Tails within him that was there from the beginning? It's not plot armor. That's how it was always. Kenny Ball. Second of all, talking about farted in Kiva's face to win a fight. Oh, that's plot armor. That wasn't no life or death situation. You know what was though, Kenny? When Lil Gon was finding his final examination, and the only reason he won? Why was that, guys? What's the only reason he won that fight? Can anybody tell me?
I can tell you. I can tell you.
So bad that they had to cut. He said, "Okay, I give up. I'm sick of beating on this little kid. Just go ahead and let him be a hunter." Talking about plot armor, Kenny, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then next, we're gonna say, Gon is a good character. Talking about he became stronger than his mentor.
1 minute.
And you know who Naruto's stronger than? Any person who ever tutored him. I can tell you that for free.
We're talking about kids. Objection, Your Honor. Objection. We're talking about him as a child. He's extending his bounds.
Pausing. Overruled. Why is the only reason that Gon beat Pito? He had to age himself. The only reason Gon beat Pito is because he had to age himself.
He matured his abilities. He was still 10 years old.
Bailiff.
That's an argument.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we're talking about Kid Naruto, and we're also talking the same way we're talking about aspiration. We're talking about results. So it does affect the story of how it ends. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you, Bailiff.
All right.
Objection.
Okay, that's fine with that objection. Because my next point is
45.
Rock, paper, scissors is just the route they went. Saying it's just the route they went doesn't make it okay. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's so many other kid characters, even in Naruto, with cooler powers, I guess you could say, attributes, characteristics than rock, paper, scissors. There's so much better than that. So to say Gon is some GOAT because of that, or despite that, I just vehemently, is that a word? I don't know, but I disagree, and I'm sick of it.
The word you're looking for is behemoth, but it's fine.
That's what he said.
That's what I said. Close enough. And then lastly, before I think my time's almost out, I just want to put this on top of your head so I can explain later, but Gon forgot where he came from when he was trying to become a hunter.
Huh?
That is all, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I think this would be a good time to pick up the arguments before we move on.
You said a good time to pick it up?
Yeah.
Can we have like a 10 second? I just have one thing to say.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. I thought we had another round.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Before we move on to the
final
other
word, we get a final,
okay.
just one thing to pick out, right, Bamba?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I think it's time for me and Carla to kind of pick at your arguments before we move on to the third round. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
I had a question. I just had a question before he moved on because he made a point that Gon only got past his hunter exam because a guy got tired of beating on him, right? Last time I checked, Naruto only had to fight children in his tuning exams, and his counterpart to what Gon went through, he only had to fight children, where killing was not allowed. However, Gon's hunter exam, he had to fight grown men where killing was allowed. That's all I have to say.
Whether it was allowed or not, you either deserve it or you don't. You getting your brakes beat off, but you head back to the crib. You clearly wasn't ready for what
did you say Naruto's catchphrase was? Never give up, believe in yourself.
Yeah, 100% believe in yourself.
All right.
You know what? Kenny believing in himself got himself beat.
Your Honor, order in the court, please. Please, he's out of hand. He's out of control.
Order. Thank you, Bailiff. Order in the court.
Thank you, Bailiff.
All right, yeah, me and Bailiff gonna allow ourselves a little. We get, I guess, one or two nitpicks. I ain't got much. The only one I got is Kenny knows I hate when he disrespects the fight against Kiba because yes, he did fart in his face, but it was strategy. It was strategy.
He did it on accident.
It was strategy.
How do you strategize on accident?
Look, that's a dub. That's all I gotta say. But solid first arguments. I'm already texting my bailiff, about what I think about the first argument. But go ahead, bailiff. What you got to pick at?
All right. So, two things I noticed. Both of y'all wanted to go out the plot armor argument, and I think that it's honestly equal because even though Naruto always got that Jinchuriki to kind of back him up, Gon, you got to give it to what Dennis said. He gets victories handed to him because he was literally knocked out when the ninja guy was like, "I'm a."
That was one.
That was one. We know his true potential. That man could have.
He never beat Hisoka though.
You say what?
Hisoka never let him beat him though.
But I'm talking about that fight. Hisoka wasn't going out. He was literally. If it wasn't for his preference, that guy likes little boys. If that wasn't for that, you know what I'm saying. Gonna be dead by now. That's literally what it is. And then the second one, what was it again? Yes, the opponents that they fighting. I think that Kid Naruto, we gotta remember, fought people like Zabuza, fought people like unsealed Jinchuriki in Gaara. And even though he
wait, Bamba, are you picking arguments or giving him arguments to make?
No, I'm not. None of us. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save this for after.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it.
No, neither one of us made these arguments, Bamba. Now you're just adding stuff to Naruto.
I'm not adding stuff because that's what you said. You said the opponent thing. That's why I was just saying.
Dennis,
let me say this. Let me say that. I'm gonna save this for the after the third argument. You can go ahead, Yana.
Okay. You see, so me and my bailiff deliberating. I just need your response for what I said, and then I'll move forward with the motion.
Yep, Your Honor, you don't make motions. We make motions. You give a verdict. You give a verdict, Your Honor.
Kenny, that's strike one.
I'll just shut up.
One more strike, you're out of here, boy. That's two strikes already.
Why you keep calling
he got two strikes, Kenny, because you got two strikes, you get 15 seconds docked from your next time. So now you got 2 minutes.
You deserve.
It's fine. The conversationalists at home watching this see what's happening.
But all right, so me and my bailiff half came with a decision. We agreed that Kenny came out swinging in his first argument, but we feel like Dennis picked it back up in the rebuttals.
In the rebuttal,
and we gonna call this one a tie.
A tie.
We gonna call this one a tie. All right, moving on next. So the first time in anime court.
Wait.
What's your issue?
One more. Oh wait, are we still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I was about to explain what we did in the first installment of Anime Court. I had Bamba and Kenny defend villains. So this is what this second argument is gonna be. So let me.
But wait, I think Dennis was thinking that they were gonna go at it a third time on the same topic.
On the same
Yeah, 'cause I
topic.
would have said, well, Gone forgot where he came from.
No, we gotta move on. You already gave a verdict.
All right, so
You already
let's
gave
move
a
on to that
verdict.
time. Kitty.
You already gave a verdict.
It's an argument and a rebuttal. Y'all both got y'all first
That's
arguments
it,
and your
yeah.
rebuttals. Y'all got tied. Y'all tied. It's okay.
That's not good enough.
We
I wouldn't have left.
Well,
it
maybe you should do
on the
better,
table
newbie. Or
if I
maybe you
knew
should
that
do
was the
better.
But
issue.
hey,
maybe you should.
take that.
They
Hey,
handed you.
hey, hold up.
Dennis, now you dot 15 seconds. Y'all both got 2 minutes. Yeah, y'all both got 2 minutes now.
Hey, next
Thank
time
you.
we
You're
do this,
gracious,
I
Your
did a
Honor.
yellow card and a red card. Be a referee in this.
You know what? I appreciate that, Kenny. I'm adding 5 seconds to yours.
I appreciate it.
You got a
Your Honor.
problem?
You just
You
gotta
got a
take that energy.
Yeah, this is my court. This is my court. All right. So we got y'all defending villains this time. So Bailiff, I'm gonna let you decide who do you think should defend Light Yagami and who you think should be arguing against them.
I think since Kenny didn't think that Light went outside, he should defend Light Yagami.
You think Kenny should defend Light Yagami?
Yes, and Dennis
And-
should go at it.
Should give okay. That's what we'll do then. That's what we'll do. Kenny, since you are defending Light Yagami, I think I should let you go first. Let me know.
So I'm saying he should be given the death sentence.
Yes.
I got you.
All right, Kenny. 2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to begin by saying Light Yagami isn't a real criminal. Light Yagami is a hero. Let me explain. What do Light Yagami have in common? What does Light Yagami have in common with All Might, Superman, bloodlusted Batman, things of that nature? They're heroes who actually kill villains. Let me explain. Light Yagami looked up rapists, murderers, and all other nefarious criminals who needed to be removed from this earth. The way his methods may not have been perfect, but they are the same of a hero. Would you put Superman in jail? Would you put Batman in jail if he would have killed the Joker? If we all have women in our lives, correct? We all have a certain woman in our life, mom, sister, girlfriend. If we were to find that somebody raped them, if we were to have found out that somebody murdered them, what would we have wanted, Your Honor? We would be out for blood. We would want the same thing to happen to them. What Light Yagami did, was it illegal? Yes. Was it justified, though? Absolutely. Your Honor, let's not forget that death sentence is not the only sentence that can be given here. Life sentence is possible. 100 years is possible. 50 years is possible. What Light Yagami did was technically a crime, but it was a righteous crime, Your Honor. He did something that needed to be done. In fact, he saved the court a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to have a court case. Lawyers have to be paid. And while you're on death row, you have to sit in a holding cell. The criminals that Light Yagami killed were going to be sentenced to either life or death anyway. He's a hero who saved the court money. Should he be put to death for that? I think not. I rest my case.
All right. Dennis, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
1, 2, 3,
That
10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5,000? At what point do you think killing becomes a genocide? Me, for one, I think honestly anything over, let's call it 5 bands, call it 5,000. Kill 5,000 people. I'll just say he committed a genocide. And in history, I don't know of any figure that can go killing thousands of folk and be called a hero for it. It really just doesn't make any sense. Because you know what? At one point, everybody was somebody else's enemy. The Native Americans had the enemies of the Americans. I'm sure slaves were enemies of other tribal slaves. And the fact that they were being shipped off and stuff because they were
Objection, Your Honor.
people and enemies to the other people, that doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make it good. That doesn't make it right. So why in the world are we going to give this man a pass for killing all of these people? Talking about if you had a daughter. If you had a daughter, would you want that girl trapped in the arms of Light Yagami? Because I'm pretty sure Light Yagami had some girl Stockholm syndrome doing his bidding as he was committing this genocide. So to say that this man doesn't deserve a death sentence for playing some wannabe vigilante hero who just lucked up and got this death note is simply a farce. Lock this man up for not only the good of people who were reformed after doing bad things and still got slain, but also for all the maniacs out there that were living in the city with them saying, hey, this is okay. And I think if I really think about it more, the more I think about it, the more I see that Light Yagami literally also got his dad killed. So at what point are innocent people dying just to protect his little hero complex, God complex, genocide complex? I don't know what it is, man, but send that man to prison immediately, Judge. That is all. We can't hear you, Carlo.
My fault. My shit was on mute. But I said, "Woo!" That was a pretty good round of opening arguments. Bailiff, how you feel?
That was pretty tight.
Okay. Kenny, you ready for your rebuttal?
I surely am, Your Honor.
2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Before I get into the meat of my argument, or my rebuttal, I should say, I have to hit on 3 points that my counterpart talked about. One, Stockholm Syndrome. I believe he's talking about Misa. Stockholm Syndrome requires you for the victim to fall in love with their captor or something like that. Light Yagami never captured Misa. Misa was actually attracted to Light Yagami. So there was no Stockholm Syndrome there. 2, Light Yagami's father did die for him, but as any good father would, or I'm sure as we would all take a bullet for our child if we had one. That's 2. 3, my counterpart said lock Light up. If he wants to lock him up, that's fine. We're here talking about the death sentence. So if he doesn't want to give him the death sentence, we can go ahead and lock him up, Your Honor. That's fine. I'm here to argue not to give him the death sentence. And apparently my counterpart agrees that he doesn't deserve to die. He said lock him up. If that's what we're here to do, we can do that. But I will get into my meat of my argument now. He said fake vigilante or whatever. And he tried to give a number. Arkham City, where Batman lives, has thousands and thousands and thousands of criminals, henchmen, villains, all the like. We have all sat here and discussed about how it would be so much easier if he just killed them all. Then Arkham City would be such a better place. We've all talked about this. We've all talked about how if Superman was there,
1 minute,
Arkham City would be the happiest place on earth. You know why? Because some people just don't deserve to live. Some crimes don't deserve to just be looked over. The crimes I'm talking about are rape, senseless murder, and the like. What Light Yagami did is what any hero does. Superman, Batman. Batman not only doesn't kill heroes, but he beats them. He breaks them. He makes them wish they were dead. Literally. What's worse, torture or a painless death? What's worse? Well, Light Yagami was actually merciful because once he wrote your name in that death book, in that death note, it's not like you died some tragically, horribly, gruesome, deadly death. It was instant, painless. You were removed from this earth and where you could no longer cause harm. You could no longer be a problem for the people that here have to suffer by the hands of these villains who rape, kill, and do all other type of crazy stuff. And men like Dennis Newby, my counterpart, will have them be on this earth here where they can run them up. You worried about Light Yagami? You worried about 5,000 other people? He did us a favor and got them out of here. 5,000 villains is what you just named. Over 5,000. You wanted that type of chaos running amok on this court, in this world? I will not stand for that. Light Yagami is a hero. He deserves a statue.
Bailiff.
Chill out, bro. You're getting too emotional, Mr. Thriller.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. There was a lot of crime going on in this world, and Light Yagami just lifted that burden for us.
Okay. Final rebuttal.
Dun, 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 dun.
You ready? 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
What if I were to tell you guys that Light Yagami may have done more harm than quasi good? Kenny loves to say, hey, he was killing bad people. Oh no.
Objection, Your Honor. He's trolling. He's trolling, Your Honor. Objection.
Can I
quiet down, Mr. Troller.
Is my timer going? Because what is this?
Objection, Your Honor. You said no trolling.
Next time
no
Mr. Troller will have 15
I'm
seconds.
just stating what he said.
All right.
You can pause the time, Your Honor.
Nah, I paused it. I'm rewinding it back to where Kenny first interrupted. 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's your third warning, sir.
I didn't make it 5 seconds into the rebuttal.
Okay.
Okay, am I ready?
3, 2, yeah.
Kill bad people. What if I stole a pencil? Would he have killed me then? If I stole a car, would he have killed me then? If I broke into somebody's house, would he have killed me then? What gives him the right to make these decisions for everybody? This is why we have a court system. This is why we have lawyers and judges like you, Judge. This is why we have bailiffs like you, Judge, to keep people in line. Imagine a detective. Imagine a huge big brain detective working all his life to put people in jail and to have them serve what society deems to be a good sentence for them to be in prison. And imagine Light just slaying them while they're already in prison after a detective tried his hardest to get them in there. How does that make sense? We should make sure Light Yagami gets his just desserts and gets the death penalty. I misspoke earlier. He should have the death penalty. In addition, I'm pretty sure a lot of people get the death penalty for killing cops. Imagine Light Yagami killing probably the best detective Japan has ever seen. Imagine Light Yagami killing the best detective, capable of locking up thousands of criminals just because he was onto them. Imagine us saying, hey, let's just lock him up for a couple of years. No. We have got to get Light Yagami out of here. Not only is he a danger to people who were in prison trying to reform and change their lives, he is also a danger and a killer. He is a real threat to people who are also making a positive impact on communities.
20 seconds.
Doesn't make any sense. Why in the world are we just going to let this man get away with it? Please, Judge, I'm begging you. Light Yagami should not see not even the light of day. We should get him up out of here. Please, I'm begging you. That is, and then a painless death. He tortured. How many people you don't know what he's writing in that notebook? Heart attacks, car wrecks, shots, gunshots, having people control their body like puppets before they jump out of buildings. You don't know what this man had people doing. Hangings, all kinds of stuff. Talking about painless death, merciful.
Time's up.
Shame.
All right. Me and my bailiff have been deliberating. Bailiff, I'm about to text you back. While I'm doing that, if there's any holes that you need to poke at, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, this was very entertaining, I have to say. But Kenny, I will have to pick a few points because, like you said, Light was doing good by killing people that were committing crimes, and the people that committed rapes and senseless killing should be behind bars. Now, at some point, understanding the motive of Light when he got that notebook and knowing what he really wanted, I have to also hold him accountable for those murders that he committed. And like Dennis said, not only did he kill criminals, he happened to kill detectives, an innocent lady.
Okay.
I was just reading the deliberation. My bad.
Understood.
But,
Understood.
um,
Understood.
Mr.
you know-
Bamba, Mr. Bamba, my counterpart never mentioned the lady.
No, I'm not saying. I'm extending on this point because he talked about the murders, the senseless killing that he did. So should we just sweep that under the rug, or should we hold him accountable?
Your Honor,
we should.
I never asked to be swept under the rug.
This is the bailiff
I said-
speaking.
Your turn is over. All right. So, like I was saying, not only should I feel like should he be held accountable for that, but if you're able to kill people, and you did say, Mr. Throttle, that he inflicted painless deaths. No, he did not. The whole purpose of the notebook is that you put a reason after you put the name. So he chose ways for people to die. Like Mr. Newby said, that is a God complex. And unfortunately, there is a law, and everybody needs to abide by it. And me personally, as the bailiff / jury, I think that boy should be put under the guillotine. You know what I'm saying? Forget about the chair.
So I don't have anything to pick at. Both of y'all's arguments was very solid. This is much harder than the first one. So after speaking with my bailiff via text message, we agreed that feel like it was hard, but Dennis won the first argument. Kenny had a very, very strong rebuttal, but Dennis's rebuttal clutched it. They clutched it towards the end.
They tend to
So
do, as they tend to do. That's what arguments do.
We're-
It's like
we're
I'm
di-
trained to be a lawyer. You know what I mean?
So, unfortunately, Kenny, your defendant is going to have to die and get his soul erased.
Get him up
He,
outta here.
like Bamba
Get him
said,
outta
he
here.
has a God complex, but that is illegal because there's only one God, and you're looking at him.
Oh,
What?
wow.
All right, next.
We are judging
That was-
Carlil.
Wait, before we move for our conversationalists, I just wanted y'all to see how I was given an impossible task.
Kenny, this was your
The
idea.
thing is,
I want
Who
to be on.
said-
I want to be the. I wanted to put him. I wanted to give him the death sentence. I don't know why. I've been given the hardest end of the stick
but
both
you're the
times.
one that chose, and I just felt like you were, you said last time that you didn't feel like he went outside, so I was like,
I could have defended him better than Kenny did.
I bet you can't.
I would have went the insanity route. I would have
What is
said,
that?
it took over his mind. He literally was a changed person. The notebook, I don't know what it had on it, but it wasn't human. And I'm saying it rubbed off on him. It got to his brain, and he went on a killing spree. I'm not defending the killing spree, but I am saying the fact that he was that mentally deranged at that point put him in a psychiatric hold or whatever it is, put him in prison. But you can't kill the man at that point
we
because
would
he's
have killed
literally
his ass.
They would have.
insane.
No, Dennis. You don't know these two.
We
Their
would've
minds
killed
were
his
made
ass.
up before we even started.
What?
Their minds are already made up before we
Actually,
started.
now we actually think that that's
Kenny
interesting to
mentioned
think
names,
this time.
yes. No, he just beat Kenny and Kenny, stop it. We were actually deliberating. We was listening. We was deliberating. Like I said, that the last one was hard. But they tied the first one. Dennis won the second one. We took a lot of time, so we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Dennis is the overall winner. Congratulations on your first anime court win, first anime segment.
This man has a cookie crumble route to victory. This
We
man
were-
got to defend Naruto.
Ooh.
Hey, Dennis, what you guys say?
I mean, it was easy. I don't know what anybody else expected. I'm versing Kenny.
Damn.
Ball. So,
Damn.
I mean,
This man literally had come on, bro.
Kenny,
You sound like a sour loser. I'm not gonna
Dennis,
lie.
for your victory,
Had the cookie route to victory.
for your victory, you will receive that cash out of $200,
oh, that bet.
and
That's
that'll
a
get,
Mickey Mouse win. That's
that'll
a
get
Mickey.
sent to you right after the show.
That's a Mickey win.
Kenny, can I Can I borrow your cash out real quick?
Yes, D's Nuts 69.
Oh wow.
Whoa. Why is that your cash app?
Kenny, it's not popping up.
I hate him.
But this
He better
has
be
been
capitalized.
this has been the anime segment. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to Anime Court. Thanks to our special guest for today. Let us know down in the comments, if y'all agree with the judge and the bailiff's ruling. Let us know how y'all would argue with them. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, send it to your friends, turn them notification bells on, and finally, send it to your grandma, man. We out of here.